Sheffield Wednesday versus Burton Albion at home. The weather outside is rubbish. It's not great. Let's just see how we do. Hi guys, and welcome to this video. If you could like, share, and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. And Wednesday are playing a Burton team who have not been great, but they're starting to turn things around a little bit, but not where they want it to be. Crazy season for them, losing Jimmy Floyd halfway, him walking away, then having that kind of bit. I think the 23rd minute, I remember from what I did in my preview. Also, Talking Wednesday podcast, we'll be doing an episode for Tuesday. Please come listen. Please come watch. If you like it, please leave a review. Much appreciate it. So, we need to pick up pace in this. We can't go another game where it's so many shots to so many shots not on target. Like 38 shots in total, and I think it's 9 in total that we've had on target. And that needs to be just need to be better in front of net. The team sheet is interesting considering the big loss of Ben Hennigan looking like he can be out for the rest of the season. That is a huge blow. If it was me, it'd be like get on the phone to Michael Hector, who currently are on a trial at Luton, and say, look, we'll get you in now, but it is what it is. The team sheet is Stockdale, Palmer, Iorfa, McGuinness, Johnson, Backinson, Bannon, Deli Bashiru, Patterson, Wilkes, Smith. The subs are Dawson, Hunt, Byers, Volks, Mighton, Windass, and Gregory. The team for Burton is Garrett, Oshalido, Hughes, Butcher, Power, Mariappa, Smith, Onio, Adebayo, Taylor, and Harmer. The benches Sinolo, Winnell, Caledon, Williams, Kayola, Karma, or Karmawa. Already played them this season in the Pizza Cup. Beat it comfortably. Winnell getting a goal there as well, so we hope that's not going to happen today. Interested to see Wilkes starting and Deli Bashiru starting. Something I said I wanted to see more of. I wanted to see them start a game from the beginning and see how I said that in the second half rant in Wednesday night's game. We have to put the games to bed, though. If we're going to have all these chances, let's get them in the back of the net. It's not a must win in terms of we must win, get all 3 points, but we are slipping away from the top two. And there's still a lot of football to play. The whole cliche, all that kind of stuff. It's like Darren Moore's interview was saying how Wilt didn't really have a pre-season at Hull. Well, he did. He went on their pre-season tour and did okay, but it is what it is. Let's see how we do here. It'll be interesting. Wilt starting, Deli starting. Let's see how the defence does with Iorfa in the back. Like I said, Hennigan missing is a huge blow. A Whitway being out is a blow, but sometimes he can cause some of our own problems. Let's see what happens, and hopefully we get all 3 points today. So, Sheffield went in this game, have not looked great. Burton have had a game plan, and they've managed to stick to it. The game plan being bunch up our midfield, don't give us enough time off base, and you'll get something eventually. And it had been that kind of game where they've just been looking for bunching up the space, making sure Bannon and co can't have much time on the ball. Wilkes has had a little bell play. He's had the ball, but it's all flicks and tricks, and it's not coming off. It's not working. They're not... When he's doing like a little flick, there's no one there to get it. He's getting bullied off the ball a little bit more. I want to see him stand up and be a bit stronger there and things like that. We do take the lead, though, and it's a very good Barry Bannon goal. He's falling as he takes it, but it comes from a Backinson shot. Backinson shoots, it's saved. The keeper should have tried to put it around the post or something like that. Puts it into play. Baz takes it, left foot, falls over as he's hitting it, hits the underside of the crossbar, 1-0. And you're like, right, let's push on. And we do. We get a penalty. It's a soft penalty for me, but it's a penalty nonetheless. And Smith buried it. Keeper goes the right way, but it got a lot of power on it. Now, the player who's been pretty damn good for me today is Patterson. Patterson has won a lot of things today. He looked really good going forward. Deli Bashiru as well, having a really good half of football. Now, The bit that's annoying is like you want to see more from Wilkes, a little bit more stronger. Not the kind of like when he loses the ball, he's like, okay, you want him to, when he loses the ball, get back up and run and get it back. We're used to having that kind of energy from some of our players, and it's not there yet, so that needs to improve. When they have had chances, Stockdale been okay to come claim them. We defended well. It's just that midfield. It wouldn't surprise me if you see like a window come on for Wilkes at some point in the second half. Maybe Byers also, just to strengthen that midfield up a little bit, because it is getting run over a little bit too much. And you want to see us just play it a little bit better. But if you're going on stats, it's 3 shots we've had, 1 on target, technically penalty, but yeah. 1 shot by Burton, 2 on target. What? 1 shot on target, sorry. And 2 off target. We've had 3 shots on target and 1 shot off target. I'm using a different thing to read stats off. So yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens, because we need to push on, go for more, and hopefully we can get all 3 points and go more in the second half. But halftime, it is 2-0 Sheffield Wednesday.
Breaking news. We interrupt this Punk Chef video to tell you that 62.2% of you are not actually subscribed to this channel. If you want to get regular content updates, you need to subscribe to Punk Chef 41, and you will not regret it. I promise you. More on this story as it develops.
Second half really went for a little bit more in the second half. Looked a little bit more secure with the ball and trying to get forward a little bit more and seeing what we can do. And really good play of football, getting it down, playing it well. We're having to win the ball a little bit more in midfield, but it worked. Patterson has been an absolute beast today. He's been immense. He won everything. That thing. Patterson is one of those players where people still sometimes don't know where he's rolling. He's rolling to be that workhorse that just fight for every ball, and he did that very well today. We do make it 3-0 though. It's a cracking goal by Wilkes. It really is. Really good ball to him. And just takes it outside of the box. 3-0. And you're thinking, great, brilliant. That pretty much game. But we also then make it 4-0. Really good bit of work by Wilkes again. Plays it off to Fizz. Fizz shoots. Scores. Great goal. Now, this is the bit where I'm going to have some criticism for Wednesday. We make sub. The subs are no criticism here. Bag coming off. Looks like he picked up a little bit of a knock. May play the game against Southampton. Probably resting versus Morecambe. We'll see. Gregory comes on for Smith. Right call. But then Winnall makes it 4-1. And we have this habit of switching off all the goddamn time. Every single time we switch off. And it's getting on my nerves that we can't be that team that just keeps the heads and not turn off in games. It's really starting to grate me here, because if this keeps happening, it's going to get really bloody annoying, because I hate the fact that we just switch off so easily. And we then feel like, again, that we've actually done really well in the second half. We're then having to fight to go, oh, hang on, we need to go at this now. We need to go for this more. It's difficult. And they make it 4-2 on the 82nd minute as well. Just Stockdale just stood still, just didn't, it looked like he thought it was going out. But Deli goes off, Hunt comes on, Wilkes comes off, and both come on. We also had a penalty in this, which we could have made it 5-0 at that point. Patterson brought down. It's a bit soft for me personally, but he brought down. Gregory takes it, hits it with power, hits the crossbar, and it's not 5. And it really kind of one of those things that I thought Patterson deserved to take that penalty for how he played today, but that's it. Gregory took it and he missed it. He's hit the bar. If you go 5, you probably don't get that flurry of much. They probably put ahead, but 4-2, it's all 3 points. A clean sheet would have been even better for us. But the interesting thing is that the Charlton Athletic Ipswich Town game is 4-4. So we got to win where other teams have dropped points today. Plymouth play Exeter on Monday, so it's a derby. Pompey got a 1-1 win. That's all. Peterborough won 1-0, which is not a good result for us. Derby beat Bristol Rovers 4-2, annoyingly. Bolton lost 3-1 to Oxford, and Barnsley won 2-0. So some good results in our favour there, but the big one there for us is Ipswich making it 4-4. Charlton making it 4-4 at home for them. So we are in third place still. Let me have a look. We are in third place still with 34 points, 17 goal difference, 16 against. That's place 17, 110, drawn 4, lost 3. So let's see how we do in the next game. The next game is going to be the FA Cup Morecambe, and then after that it's Southampton. And I think our next league game, if I'm not mistaken, is Accrington Stanley on the 12th of November. So we got Cup, League. I think we then got a bit of, and then we got, oh, hang on. And then we got Shrewsbury Town at home. So let's see how we do. It's 3 points. It wasn't the best game at time, but we got all 3 points, and that's the main thing. So we go into it with 3 points, and we'll see how we do in the cup games.